Welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some of RAB's lightest weight jackets to date, perfect for those summer showers. So before we jump into each of the jackets and talk about the individual features each of them have and who they're right for, let's just talk about something they all have in common, and that's the use of Proflex. Proflex is a highly waterproof, highly breathable, and stretchy waterproof membrane that these jackets all share. This stretchiness is more obvious in some of the jackets compared to others. So for example, this Kinetic Ultra behind me, you can really feel and see the stretch in it, but it's not quite as prevalent in the Downpour Light. What this stretch means is you get a really comfortable jacket with a really high level of mobility, and it's extremely breathable. So it's perfect for those sort of high octane activities where you're creating a lot of body heat and you might want to take your layer on and off consistently. What this membrane also achieves is a really lightweight, really packable jacket. So every jacket that's behind me weighs under 350 grams, which is exceptionally light for a waterproof jacket. And because of this fabric, they're also incredibly breathable. So a lot of these layers are put on and keep on layer, meaning you don't have to keep taking it on and off. You can pop it on, leave it on, and you shouldn't be uncomfortable while you're hiking. For anyone who has not been lucky enough to come into one of the stores and try one of these new jackets on, the best way to describe it is the comfort of a soft shell with the protection of a hard shell. So without further ado, let's kick things off with the Kinetic Ultra. So to kick things off, we have got the Kinetic Ultra, which is orientated very much towards your runners and ultramarathon runners. So it's extremely packable, it's very light, coming in at 277 grams, but it's also extremely breathable for when you're moving fast and creating a lot of body heat. This is sort of the easiest place to see how good that waterproof fabric is when it comes to its stretch and comfort, because this jacket is backed with a stretchy outer and inner fabric. It's a 3-layer construction, so you've got a layer on the outside, your waterproof membrane, and then a layer on the inside. And both those layers, one on the out, one on the in, are stretchy just like the membrane, which means the jacket itself has a really good amount of stretch to it. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, we'll do a close-up as well, but this jacket it almost doesn't feel waterproof, and that's where we were talking about earlier. It's the feel of a soft shell, but with the protection of a hard shell. So, like I said, this is ideal for runners because that waterproof fabric is incredibly breathable. So what we'll do is we'll start at the top of the jacket, we'll make our way down and talk about the features as we go. Firstly, the hydrostatic head on this is 10,000 mil, so more than enough for a day out, especially in sort of the UK conditions, light showers, heavier rain for sort of prolonged periods of time. You'll be absolutely fine in this jacket. One thing to note, and obviously we just said it's definitely orientated towards runners, this isn't the kind of jacket you want to be wearing a heavy pack in for long periods of time. This fabric is not as durable or as robust as some of the other jackets we're going to be looking at today. So if you were to be wearing a heavy rucksack for prolonged periods of time, there's a chance for you to wear out the shoulders, and that's both the outer material and potentially the waterproof membrane as well. So just something to note there. So starting at the top, we've got a really nice close-fitting hood. We've got a soft peak on the front here, so it keeps the rain off of your face, and also can be used in maybe warmer conditions where there's a bit of sun. Especially in the UK, we sometimes get rain and bright sunshine, so that's a nice feature there. But mostly keeps the rain off your face. And then you've got the elasticated sides here. What this one thing this does is remove the need for a toggle pull, keeping this jacket light and minimal, but also just keeps it nice and snug around your face. We'll show you a close-up. On the back of here, we have a slightly different adjustment to what we normally have located here. It's just a really nice, quick and easy pull tab. It's nice and easy to find when you're moving fast, so if you have to put your hood up while you're moving, you don't want to stop to throw it up, you can throw it up, and that is really nice and easy to grab. You can do it one-handed if you really need to. It's just a quick pull of that, we'll show you in the video, and it closes up and cinches nice and tight around your head, so you're not going to lose your hood if you're running. And then we've also got this little elasticated hoop back here, and we've got a little plastic clip on the inside of the jacket, and what it does, it allows you to roll the hood away so that if you're not using it, it doesn't become a faff, and that really plays into this put on and leave on ethos of these kind of jackets. It's something that if it starts raining, you can chuck it on, but if it stops for a little bit, you don't feel the need to take it off. You can leave it on, you're more than comfortable with it on, and you can continue your run without any issues. We'll make our way down the sleeves to start with. So we've got pre-articulated sleeves to give you a really good range of movement, and that, in the addition of this really stretchy fabric, means it's a really comfortable jacket to wear. At the top, we've got our only pocket on the jacket, which sits up here. We've got a YKK AquaGuard zip on it, and that's easily big enough for maybe a few gels, your ID, your wallet, those kind of things. Things you want to keep close to your person, easy access, but aren't too heavy or big. Making our way down to the cuff, we've got a elasticated cuff, so no need for any sort of hook and loop adjustment on this, just a little bit of elastic, makes it really easy to slide on and off. And if you need to get it on in a rush, or you don't want to stop moving, you can get it on nice and easily. And we've got this like extended cuff, which just comes down over the top of the hand, helps keep your hand a little bit warmer and gives you just a little bit of extra protection. Back to the main body of the jacket, we're met by a full-length YKK zipper. So this isn't a waterproof zipper or a water repellent zipper, but behind it is a fully waterproof storm flap here as well. While we're on the inside of the jacket, we've also got this little clip here, which you pop to that bit there. And what that does is it means if you decide you want, so the rain stopped and it's a little bit warmer now, you can undo the jacket, pop that popper up and allow some ventilation without the jacket flapping around and annoying you. You can basically unzip the jacket almost to the bottom and just have a little bit of retaining on the bottom, clip at the top and allow a bit of airflow through the jacket. And then finally we come to the hem of the jacket. We've got a single point adjustment on this just to reduce that bulk and also any extra weight from the plastic of the retainer. And the retainer is stitched into the jacket here as well. So a little bit of elastic allows you to draw the hem of the jacket in and get a really comfortable but secure fit. One last thing to talk about is just the reflective panels that you see across the jacket. So one at the top there, which obviously when reversed falls nicely onto the back so you can see. One down here as well and one on the other side, just to help you be seen in the dark. So like I said, really good option for ultramarathon runners or long distance runners. It's very light, it's very packable, but overall it's extremely comfortable to wear and something you can put on and leave on. Okay, so next up we have the Downpour Light, a new addition to the Downpour family, and it's designed to be a really stripped back summer, spring, autumn mountain jacket for scrambling, days out on the hill when the weather is a little bit changeable. And as we know, mountain days in the UK can often be very changeable, even in the height of summer. So it's nice to have a jacket that's stripped back, lightweight, you can chuck it in your bag and forget about it, but if you need it, you know it's there to help you out. This weighs just 202 grams, so it's exceptionally light for a waterproof jacket, and it's also got a 20,000 ml hydrostatic head, just to give you all the facts. We'll do exactly what we did last time and start from the top and make our way down, talking about the features as we go. Just like last time, we'll start with the hood. We've got a sort of semi-rigid peak on the front just to keep that rain out of your face, but also to give you a little bit of added protection to the front of your face. And we've got one point of adjustment here, so it's just one nice simple little toggle at the back. It's got that toggle and hoop system we've seen countless times. Pull it in, secures the hood to your face, or to your head, sorry, and means that it isn't going to blow off in any strong winds. But it also means the hood moves with you, so if you turn your head from side to side, that hood's going to follow you and not become a nuisance. Got a full length YKK AquaGuard zipper on the front. This is a one pull zipper, so it's not got a second pull down here, so it's not going to be good for poking a harness out, but this is more designed for hikers and scramblers rather than your climbers. Behind that is a storm flap to give you a little bit of extra protection as well. While we've got the jacket open, we'll just have a little chat about the waterproofing system. So it's using that Proflex system, but this is actually a 2.5 layer construction. So what that means is you've got an outer material to give yourself some durability and to protect that internal lining. And then on the inside, the line on the inside is actually sprayed directly onto the waterproof membrane. So what that does is make the jacket much lighter. What RAB have done is taken this a step further and made it really nice and comfortable against the skin. If anyone's worn sort of a hard shell in the past and you've got it against your skin, you've got short sleeves on, it's not the most comfortable place to be. And it also doesn't help wick away your moisture as well. Because of this Proflex material, or waterproof membrane, sorry, it helps move moisture away from your body more effectively. And they've put a nice soft internal lining on there, and what that means is you can wear it with short sleeves. So if you're wearing it in the summer, you're out in the summer, or in the spring, it's warmer weather, but you've got some showers coming in, you can throw that on and you're still going to be nice and comfortable. On the lower part of the jacket, we've got two pockets, both with YKK AquaGuard zippers, and we've got zip garages on both of those just to tuck those up and stop any leaks. These pockets are easily big enough for your essentials. You could definitely get a map in them. They're extremely deep, so they come down almost, basically all the way to the bottom of the jacket, just above the stitch line for the hem. So plenty of storage space if you need to keep some essentials nearby. Coming down the sleeve, we've got pre-articulated sleeves to give us a really good range of movement. As we mentioned, this is designed for a little bit of summer scrambling as well, so you don't want to be restricted in it, so it's giving you a really good range of movement. And with that very small amount of stretch this jacket has, it's not as stretchy as the one we just looked at because of the materials they're using on the outer to give you a little bit more durability and longevity for a hiking jacket. It gives you a really good range of movement. Moving down, we've gone back to a hook and loop system on the jacket. So nice and easy to adjust, very similar to what you'll have seen from any other RAB jacket that you've come across and other brands as well. And then we've got this little extended top bit to help give your hands a little bit of extra protection, help keep them a little bit warmer and keep that rain off them as well. And then finally, making our way down to the bottom, we've got a single point hem adjustment once again. So it's a little toggle on this side of the jacket and helps draw the hem in and give you a really nice secure fit. As I mentioned at the start of this video, they've tried to strip these features down to almost the bare minimum to keep this jacket extremely light, nice and comfortable, and just something you can throw in your bag, forget about it until you really need it. So if you're looking for something ultra lightweight, ultra minimal for sort of the occasional shower on a summery or spring day, this is an awesome option for you. And then finally, but by no means least, we have the new addition to the Firewall family, the Firewall Light. And this again is a very stripped back jacket to help save on weight and give you a jacket that's going to give you a good level of protection. This is sort of a step up from the Downpour Light, so it's giving you a little bit more durability. It's a bit heavier. It's the heaviest of the 3 jackets we've looked at, weighing in at 313 grams, but by no means a heavy jacket. Still got that 20,000 mil hydrostatic head, but it's a 3-layer construction, so it's going to give you a little bit of additional durability and longevity, so slightly better if you're going to be carrying a slightly heavier pack in those summer conditions. So it sort of follows on from what we were looking at with the Downpour Light, that sort of stripped back summer finish for sort of unchangeable weather, but more of a multi-day jacket than sort of a single day scrambling and mountain jacket. So firstly, we'll start at the hood and we'll work our way down. So once again, we've got this sort of stiffened peak at the top of the jacket, and just like the other one, we've got a single point adjustment which is located on the rear of the jacket. Just like before, we've got our nice simple toggle and hoop system, making it really easy to adjust on the fly and get a nice secure fit so it doesn't blow off in the wind or irritate you, because it will follow your head as you turn left or right. On the front of the jacket, we've got a full length YKK AquaGuard zip, so we can unzip this all the way down to the bottom and vent the jacket if needed. It's nice and easy to throw on with a bit of haste. What they've designed these jackets to do, just like the other ones, is to be ultra breathable, lightweight and very comfortable to wear for a prolonged period of time in slightly warmer conditions or in more challenging environments where you're working up a bit more of a sweat. As part of that, we've got their soft touch inner. So this is a 3-layer construction. So this is a outer material, your waterproof membrane, and then an inner material. The inner material is the soft touch liner, which means it's more comfortable against the skin. So going back again to that Downpour Light, it's sort of a step up from that. So rather than it being a spray-on coating, it's a full internal lining, which is really nice against the skin. It helps move moisture away from your body so it doesn't become irritating or clammy, and helps the jacket breathe even better. But if you're wearing it or throwing it on over top of a short-sleeved t-shirt, which you might be in the summer, it's still really comfortable to wear. So coming back to the front of the jacket, we have got our 2 nice large pockets, both using a YKK AquaGuard zip. One thing to note about this jacket in comparison to the Downpour Light is that the pockets have been moved up ever so slightly, and what that's doing is moving them away from where the hip belt of your bag would sit. So if you're looking to use these jackets with a heavier pack, maybe you're going out for an overnighter or maybe 2 nights, and you want something that you can still access the pockets when you've got your bag hip belt on, then this is definitely the jacket for you. They've raised them up, allowing a bit more room around the bottom for that hip belt and still easy access to the pockets. In terms of the space, they are still big enough for an OS map, not quite as deep as the previous pockets, obviously because they're trying to allow that space for that hip belt, but still ample storage for essential items that you might want to keep close to your body. Coming down the sleeves, we've still got those pre-articulated sleeves we've had on the previous jackets, and we've got a nice hook and loop system to adjust the cuff as well. Gives you a bit of versatility of getting a good fit on the jacket so it doesn't irritate you. And we've got this new system that we've just spoken about, where it comes down a little bit lower across the top of the hand, give you a bit of extra protection, keep your hands a little bit warmer as well. And then finally, we come to the base of the jacket, and we've got a single point adjustment on this one again, just down here, and that allows us to draw the bottom of the jacket in and get a really good fit. So if you're looking for a lightweight jacket that you could use for a few more multi-day style treks, but in warmer conditions where the weather might be absolutely fine, but you could have a few showers, then this is a really good option for you. It's got a really small pack size, a little bit bigger than our Downpour Light, but it's still very, very light for a waterproof jacket and easy to stow and forget about when you're out on the trail. So that was a quick look at our Proflex range from RAB, some of the lightest weight jackets they've ever made and some really good options for spring, summer, inclement weather in the mountains. If you're looking for a running jacket, then there's no doubt that the Kinetic Ultra is the perfect option for you. It's an incredible jacket and you really don't believe it until you see it in person. That stretchy waterproof fabric and outer material is just fantastic. If you're looking for something super light for day hikes, getting out into the mountains, something you can put in your bag and forget about, then the Downpour Light is an incredibly good jacket, and that weight is really, really good. If you like the idea of the Downpour Light, but you'd like something maybe a little bit more robust, something you can take out on a longer multi-day trek and you're going to be carrying a slightly heavier backpack with you, then the Firewall Light is the best option for you. We really hope this video has helped you decide on which one might be right for you and give you the information you need. If you've got any questions though, leave it down in the comment section below. And just like always, we would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. We'll see you next time.